Football trophies are sacred. From spittoons to axes, symbols of animosity and history between two programs. And today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illinois. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it along the sideline. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
I love when
to the air on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
what a nice.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They'll leave it with the lone back. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put...
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Gets it to the back. On his feet at the 40. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off on the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged out of the air. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And it's a little bit of a cat and mouse game there.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a foot.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I know that was tough, but
a lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the ground with the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Right back to it. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
well, we know this offense hasn't.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This rivalry more than a century old with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, maybe they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. Listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
He'll throw it. Got his man. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. New set of downs after the completion. Catch in the middle. It's Woodhead. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ivory. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. Tries again to get it in. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win and compete.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how you get it done.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. There he goes. They make the stop at the 30. The 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. He was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take...
Touchdown, Fighting Illini! Keeps it on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They're losing it.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Defense did a great job.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's a Heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, the defense finally...
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois now staring at a third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The lone back's got it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. Turning it on. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Gives it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job.
Touchdown, Illini! From the gun, give on the inside. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Working the middle. Makes a grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive. Around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On the move. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Ivory. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry.
The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He breaks a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Spits it out to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Going downfield for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And I don't... Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the corner on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down and try to get a first.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The sure hands, it's Everett. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Everett. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They go right back to him. How about that? They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The craziest thing about college football week in and week out is just the momentum shifts. And when it shifts, it's just hard to stop it. And this offense, man, they haven't found any rhythm in this second half. And if they're going to get out of here with a win, I think...
It's a running room. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. In the spirit of the turtle that is the Yellow Bug Trophy. no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. To the air, it's Moffitt. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Right on the money. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looking downfield on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game,
the corners are walked up tight. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Banks. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Leaves it with the running back. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant physical trenches.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this guy just stays on a roll. He's been getting to quarterbacks and making life really, really hard. He had 3 sacks a week ago, 1 already in this ball game. You better know where he is at for every single snap.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Moffitt. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback.
The give to the back. stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll go to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
3rd and long.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Moffitt. Here comes the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense.
Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. Off and running. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Moffitt. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to...
Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Here's the fly sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch. It's Banks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Moffitt. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Throw it toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they turn it into a defensive score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the offense takes the field, eager to go back to work. Scanning the field, it's Moffitt. A strike downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about...
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Huskies! Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has...
And the Huskies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From deep in their own end, they'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Pocket breaking down. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to...
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively.
Wide open on the right. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown! And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Moffitt. Makes the grab. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go, Reese, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the rock.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy completion. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Try and play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Zings it complete to the right. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Moffitt. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Good timing on the quick out. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running back searching for a hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. He's got it on the move. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low.
And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Dropping back, it's Moffitt. Rushes on him. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. This is what an elite team does.